California, home of movie stars, tech bros, earthquakes, overpriced tacos, and extraterrestrial kidnappings. Yup, when they're not inventing new ways to ruin coffee, Californians are apparently being yoinked into UFOs at an alarming rate. And listen, I don't know what's in the air over there, probably smog mixed with kale dust, but aliens seem to love it. So buckle in, make sure your organs are securely fastened, and let's beam up some of California's wildest alien abduction stories. 1. The Franck Family Incident. First up, the Franck Family Incident, 1976, Bakersfield. A family of 4 was driving through the desert when they claimed their car suddenly died. Classic alien. Starter pack. They saw a bright light, got super sleepy, and the next thing they remember, it's 3 hours later. Everyone's car is fine, but little Tommy pissed his pants and nobody remembers a damn thing. Later on, they all started having weird dreams of tall gray beings poking them with stuff, which, sounds less like aliens and more like a sketchy Coachella after party, but okay. No physical evidence, but every single one of them passed a polygraph. Even the dog looked traumatized. Rut-row Raggy to Gloria Lee and the galactic message, "Let's get real weird." Gloria Lee, a secretary from LA, claimed in 1953 that she was chosen by an alien named JW from Jupiter. Yes, Jupiter, the one made of gas. JW apparently beamed secret interstellar messages into her brain and told her to spread a message of peace, and also how to build a spaceship. She wrote an entire book under alien telepathy, tried to start a new government, and then died mysteriously in a fire shortly after refusing to stop. So either JW got pissed, or Gloria had some really flammable vibes. 3. The Sand Flat Incident. Yosemite National Forest. A group of campers saw what they called a giant metallic jellyfish floating above the trees. Now, if you've ever been to Northern California, you know that could also just be someone's experimental drone from a Burning Man dropout, but no. The campers said they were hit with a blinding light, felt frozen in time, and then bam, for hours were missing. One guy said he woke up with a triangular burn mark on his chest. Sir, that's not a UFO, that's the hot pocket you fell asleep on. For the Lovette Cunningham conspiracy theory military connection. This one's the deepest rabbit hole I've crawled into with 0 regrets and at least 3 existential crises. So the theory is that in the 1950s, California military bases were part of a cover-up involving an alien abduction of CTT Jonathan Lovette. Supposedly, he was levitated into the sky while on a desert patrol. His body was found completely drained of blood, surgical incisions made, no signs of struggle. Military called it exposure. Yeah, like exposure to a goddamn alien autopsy table, maybe. 5. The Mount Shasta Interdimensionals. Mount Shasta is like California's weird little Bermuda Triangle. People have reported vanishing time, lizard people, UFO sightings, and even a man who claimed to live inside the mountain with ancient Lemurians. Yeah, ancient telepathic 5D beings from a lost continent who now chill in Norcal. One woman said she hiked near the mountain, blacked out, and woke up in a cave full of glowing beings who healed her spirit and told her to stop drinking Diet Coke. Honestly fair, but also, what kind of cosmic cleanse involves full abduction and unsolicited advice on soda? 6. The Pacific Coast Highway Missing Time Event. This one's creepy because it happened in broad daylight. 2 women were driving the Pacific Coast Highway near Big Sur. They suddenly noticed the road looked different, more like alien IKEA showroom than highway. Then they were somewhere else, just poof, surrounded by tall beings with long fingers who never blinked. One of them asked if Earth was still on the approved list. The women woke up back on the road 2 hours later with sunburns only on the backs of their knees. What kind of alien prank is that? You fly 400 light years to tickle some knees. 7. The Anza Borrego night hikers. 2 desert hikers in Anza Borrego saw lights above the hills, then claimed they were chased by floating spheres that made a high-pitched whirring noise. When they tried to film it, all their devices died. Classic alien Wi-Fi jamming technique. They hid in a rock crevice while the orbs hovered nearby, emitting a deep vibration which sounds terrifying unless it was just a rave drone from Joshua Tree. One hiker swears they heard a voice say, "You're not supposed to be here, buddy, No, we weren't even supposed to be at this level of rent either." 8. Calvini Davis and the reptilian encounter in 1994. Calvini Davis, a janitor in San Bernardino, claimed he was abducted and taken aboard a ship where the aliens had weird human skin suits hanging on the wall. He described one as a gray 7-foot being with a southern drawl that offered him a soda and said, "We ain't here for y'all yet." I have so many questions. First, why do aliens have regional accents? Second, why are they collecting skin suits? Third, did they ever drop a mixtape? Bonus theory, why are so many abductions in California? Some people believe California has a natural electromagnetic hotspot that attracts UFOs. Others think aliens just like watching law influencers try to eat with 2 calories a day. But my theory, aliens also want to know if In-N-Out is actually worth the hype, or maybe they just really vibe with crystals, astrology, and $14 green juices. Who knows? Either way, they sure aren't abducting people in Iowa cornfields nearly as much. So would you survive an alien abduction? Or would you be the one trying to convince them to take you back because rent's too high and Earth's kinda mid lately? Let me know in the comments which California abduction story freaked you out the most, or if you think it's all just one giant cosmic prank show. Smash that like button, subscribe for more haunted chaos, and remember, if you see flashing lights in the sky, don't follow them, unless you're trying to get probed. In which case, hey, you do you. Thanks for watching, weirdos. Stay spooky, stay skeptical, and keep your tinfoil helmet polished.